BI will let me know that it has established a connection to the web page. And I can inspect it by clicking on Appendix A. You see preview is evaluating, and eventually I see the data that is sitting in Appendix A. Now, because I want to make some changes, I'm not going to load this directly into the Power BI model, but rather I'm going to transform the data, which brings up the Power Query editor. And the Power Query editor is very similar in functionality to Tableau Prep Builder. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of the data table to Prism Data. And since I don't want to keep all of the columns, I go and use the Choose Columns option and get rid of all of the columns except the ones that mention the actual total population, Black population, Latino population, and then the incarcerated population in each. Then what I want to do is, since I'm only interested in the data for Florida, I'm going to put a filter on state and only select Florida. And that significantly reduces the set of rows in my table. Now there's one more thing I need to do. If you go to the column, county is good, but state, for example. So I right-click on the column name and then do rename. State is good too. Go to total population, rename, and now you see that I have some additional characters behind total population, so I'm going to delete those. The reason I have those additional characters is because these things here, right? So in the table itself, there is, for example, an I for information, and there is something to sort the column, and those become part of the column name as well. So I have to do that for all of the columns. So rename and so on. I'm not going to do that for all of them, but eventually I will do that. Now what I need to do, having made all of those changes, I need to apply the changes and close it, and then read the data source into the Power BI model. That's going to take a while as well. So let me start this process, and then I'm going to stop the video and then pick it back up once the Prism data has been added to the data model.